Because these racist bigots try to prevent us from standing up for our baby, our boy, he should be afforded the same rights that Cal Rittenhouse had. Black people in America don't have to pull the race card. It's what we live as a reality every day. It's what we have to teach our children. We don't want to, but we have to.
I don't know why we are being targeted and discriminated against before a fair trial. Our son deserves the same rights under the law that everyone is afforded to. He's been raised in a two-parent home with structure, stability, love, and we put God first in everything that we do.
I really didn't think it would be this bad. But Karmelo Anthony's fake minister, I'll call him Dominique Alexander, and his family just made everything look even worse after deciding to do this press conference and deciding to kick out Austin Metcalf's dad from the press conference. Austin Metcalf is the boy who was stabbed, allegedly, by Karmelo Anthony, even though apparently he's admitted it to it, police, that he did it, but it was self-defense.
This press conference has been delayed. I'm going to have Billy Bryant, who is one of our photographers, go out, show you a lot of the people here still waiting for this press conference to happen. And the reason for this delay is because Austin Metcalf's father is here, Jeff Metcalf. As you know, Karmelo Anthony was arrested, charged with murder in the death of Austin Metcalf. Police say Metcalf was stabbed with a knife at a track meet in Frisco. You see there a picture of Jeff Metcalf. He is on his phone. Had a chance to talk with somebody there with Next Generation Action Network. They tell us they've asked Jeff Metcalf to leave. He said no. They said they were going to call DPD to remedy this situation, have Jeff Metcalf leave, because there's, according to Next Generation, they are not going to have both families here in the same location at the same time. They said there's a court order that says that. We've been looking through some of our documents. I don't think there's anything that says that per se.
Let me make this very clear, because I say this unapologetically. The Next Generation Action Network has never played with the safety and security of anything. We don't play those type of games, all right? We like to, whenever we're doing a protest or anything, everybody in the media know we don't play when it comes to safety and security. So we're gonna ask one time for it, and ask you to slide over just one time. We're not gonna ask anybody something twice, okay? I will make sure that the safety of this family is ensured. It won't happen on my watch. I just want you to know so that you can quote it. If we have to ask more than once, just know that's coming at the direction of me. You can quote me on that, all right?
Yes, they did not allow him to stay to the press conference after their boy stabbed this man's son and killed him. No, you can't be here. An interesting tweet some people have said is that it's interesting how the father left peacefully and managed not to stab anybody. But this video will show you guys just how evil at least the fake minister is, and evil really the family is, the way they're trying to portray everything in a victim role. They're the ones getting harassed. They're the ones facing all these negative things. I think it's going to be eye-opening. It's itsSeanDaniel here, filming in Kyoto, Japan, in a hostel. Might not be the greatest acoustics, but trying to make it work for you guys. Now, why might the fake minister not have the greatest reputation or be a manipulative, evil guy? Well, take a look at all the times he has been arrested and been in the system. He's been convicted. He has some bad things on his history. And this is the guy who's coming to the defense publicly and leading this whole charge for Karmelo Anthony and his family, helping to raise so much money, which he talks about in the clips. But this is the guy who's the authority right now on what's right, what's wrong, what's victimhood, what's not. Just remember that. First, listen to what he said about Austin Metcalf's dad coming to the press conference and how he turns it into a negative, an attack on Austin Metcalf's dad.
I want to start off this press conference to say something as a deep note that I can tell America. What we seen at the beginning of this press conference, the father being at this press conference, these are my words, don't quote anybody, is a disrespect to the dignity of his son. Next Generation Action Network from the beginning has respected the loss of life. No matter our opinion of it, we have kept our opinion close. We have not attacked. We have not shared the information that was shared with us about Austin Metcalf, because we respect the dignity of life and loss. And as a minister, I would not attack a grieving family, even if I disagree with them. When I have stood before this podium for people who have died at the hands of law enforcement, I have asked for that same manner of respect. And even when the shoe is on the other foot, I will not do that. And all I'm going to say, so it don't be asked later, is that was disrespectful and just shows you all the character who is not invited. He knows that it's inappropriate to be near this family, but he did it. And so I say to people, actions speak louder than words.
Yes, he actually opened the press conference with that. Let's get to more of what he said.
These are the type of lies. She's getting millions of views on this. Sarah, she's even came after me. She's even said all of those things. And now that the public knows exactly what is going on, I asked, because these racist bigots try to prevent us from standing up for our baby, our boy, he should be afforded the same rights that Cal Rittenhouse had, Daniel Penna, and all of the people who have claimed whatever their defense was. He should be afforded the same right. Nobody in the public media has one video camera, but we got the video of Cal Rittenhouse with an AK-47 shooting 3 people in the back. We got that. And he raised more than $2 million publicly, and nobody said anything. So since they tried to come for us, I call for the community's overwhelming support for this fund. The disinformation that was put out was literally deliberate to prevent you from helping this family. And I want you to give overwhelming support to show them the community united can never be divided. And I'm going to say this again, and this is for everybody. Black people in America, while the current occupant sits at 1600 Pennsylvania, black people in America don't have to pull the race card. It's what we live as a reality every day. It's what we have to teach our children. We don't want to, but we have to. We don't like to, but if we want to sleep at night, we got to. I ain't pulling no race card. I live it. I'm reminded all the time that I'm a black man in America.
Anyone who's watching this who is black, any of my viewers, let me know in the comments, is it that bad being black in America? Yes or no? Because I'm not black. I don't know how much I can say on it, but I can think. and I've been to about 30 countries around the world. I can tell you, just by thinking and having experience, it is a lot worse to be black, not be white in many other countries than it is to be black in America. America, it is tough to be anyone in some of these countries. Doesn't matter what your skin color is outside of the US. The freedoms we have in America, black people, white people, you can argue black people get certain opportunities, white people don't, and white people get certain opportunities, black people don't. The opportunities and freedom you have in America to do whatever you want, it is so ungratefully thrown to the side, especially by people in the black community that love to make this a victim shouting contest. It's absurd. It's absurd. And the fact that so many people, $900,000 was donated to this fund, to this guy, just shows you how blind and easily to manipulate people are, but also how powerful some of these evil ministers and evil spokespeople like this guy are, where they try to pull on your heartstrings. They have some other dark forces behind them that help them be extra in their manipulation and be extra powerful. You can just get a sense by watching him just how evil he is and manipulative and void of the truth in any of his analyzations, in any of his words. Now let's get to the mother.
In wake of this tragic incident, our family has been under attack. Whatever you think what happened between Karmelo and the Metcalf boys, my 3 younger children, my husband, and I didn't do anything to deserve to be threatened, harassed, and lied about. The lies and false accusations that have been said about us, especially over the past week, has been overwhelming. The lies and their amplification put my family in danger, as well as everyone in our community, everyone involved in the investigation, from the police, the attorneys, and the court staff. Our address and my husband's previous employer's address has been put on all social media platforms. My husband had to take a leave of absence because he's afraid what may happen to our family. His mental health is deteriorating day by day. We have endured death threats. My 13-year-old daughter is afraid to sleep in her own bedroom because she's fearful of what may happen to her. And let me be clear, the claims that were used about the public donation to buy a home or anything else are completely false. We have not received a single dime from the Give, Send, Go fundraiser. And the co-founder has stated that clearly. In the reality, we were just notified yesterday that we could begin to withdraw funds. And it still takes several days to receive those funds once a request is made. I don't know why we are being targeted and discriminated against before a fair trial. Our son deserves the same rights under the law that everyone is afforded to. He's been raised in a 2-parent home with structure, stability, love, and we put God first in everything that we do. We believe in the Constitution, we believe in the laws of this state, but those laws must apply to all of us, not just some of us. To be clear, we will not speak publicly about specific details of what happened under the tent on that rainy and awful day. There's an active investigation that everyone involved wants to be full and fair. We believe in legal process, and that is where the truth will come out. To the family who experienced the loss, my heart truly goes out to you. To those who have supported my family, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We ask for your continued support, patience, and prayers as we navigate this difficult process. Thank you.
Before we see how the minister, fake minister I might add, responds to what's going on with the money, and he has a little fumble-aroo at the press conference, a few words about the mother. I don't understand why the father, the head of the household, did not do the public statement. Was that because a mother could make the son look more soft, show the emotional impact of what's going on to make him look more like a victim? Maybe. But to me, that just is not that right. To not have the father speak for the family. Is that indicative of the super strong presences, you could say, that you see within the black families by the black women, where they want to be in charge a lot of times? They want to be so tough and so masculine. Not all the time, but a lot of times you see that. Is that maybe the mom pushed to do that? But why is the father not speaking publicly for the family? I find that confusing. Maybe it was a calculated thing to have the mom be more emotional and have the whole family seem like a victim. Let me know what you think. Now let's see how the fake minister discussed the money, and he did not have that good of a little moment about this.
Let me make this very clear. This family never authorized a single fund on the GoFundMe platform. All of the funds that were raised on the GoFundMe were all fraud. Yeah, I got you. All of the funds that was raised on that platform were fraud. Okay?
It's interesting, isn't it? As soon as he's about to discuss the details of the money, boom, he hits the microphone and has a big mess up. Maybe it was incidental, maybe it wasn't. But I hope through this little clips you guys can perceive the evilness, the manipulative nature of the fake minister. You can make what you want to make about the mother and what she said, but they are willing, the mother and the father, or whoever's in charge of the decisions there, I'll let you figure that out. They're also willing to hire or have this fake minister guy be in charge of their public image while this case is going on. That tells you a lot about them. That tells you a lot about their ability to perceive the quality or lack of quality of people. And this fake minister guy, he comes across super slimy, super just trying to pull on your emotions and use these different speech techniques to sound cool, to also sound important, to push the victim mentality. He's really trying to get black people aligned with Karmelo Anthony and his family, despite what really happened and the tragedy that occurred. And it's all shown from the first instance how he tries to pin the tragedy, disrespect, any negative word you want to put on it, in the beginning of the press conference on the father of the victim who died by coming to the press conference, that he's being disrespectful. These devilish, manipulative, evil people, they always just try to repin whatever they are doing onto you. You turn whatever sin, evil, wrong thing they're doing or committing or thinking back onto you. That's always how it works. We see it all the time with the Democrat Party, with the media, and this fake minister guy is exactly the same. It's itsSeanDaniel here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and got something out of it. If you did, hit that like button or consider subscribing. If you are subscribed, thank you so much. I will see you in the next one. Do my salute.